This segment is brought to you by Powerade. Pause for power with Powerade. Minute Maid. Real like you're at home. And Dasani. Connect mind and body.
Introducing the voice of John Wayne Patterson. Anyway, time to talk some NBA basketball now on this Sports Mag Zone. This segment, of course, is brought to you by Dasani, Minute Maid, and Powerade.
You did it good.
All right, the Lakers suffered their third straight loss over the weekend. This one at the hands of Damian Lillard's Portland Trail Blazers inside the Staples Center. And we have highlights.
LeBron James and the LA Lakers looking to avoid an 0-3 start to the season as they take on Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers. We start you off with Lillard driving, hitting a tough hanging reverse layup, plus the foul, he missed a free throw. Then the Blazers on the move. Josh Hart finds Lillard for the pull-up three. He had 14 points in the opening quarter. Then it's Lillard dribbling baseline and hitting the fadeaway jumper. Third quarter, Austin Reeves misses the floater, but Anthony Davis there for the emphatic putback. Watch him hop up and bring that one home. Later, Kendrick Nunn lobs it up, you guessed it, AD. He's flying in the sky. He throws that one down too. Then Davis blocks Justice Winslow and then finds Austin Reeves for the three. Anthony Davis, 22 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, 6 blocks in the game. Lakers up by 3. Now LeBron pulling up and knocking down a three here. Then Patrick Beverly finds LeBron cutting backdoor and just goes up and stuffs that one home. Then it's LeBron driving for the lefty layup plus the foul, just bulldozing through people. He'd make the free throw as well. Lakers with less than 5 to go, up by 8. But Damian Lillard steps back and hits a tough three. Then Lillard pulls up and hits a big three with less than 30 seconds to go, giving Portland the lead. He had 41 in the game. But LeBron right back at him, driving to the hoop for the jam. That ties the game up. LeBron, 31 points on the game. Now 7.7 seconds left. Jeremy Grant goes right around LeBron and finishes past AD for the layup, and Portland's up by 2. Now 3 seconds left. One last shot. Could LeBron be the hero here? So close, but no good. And Portland gets the win by 2, 106 to 104. The Lakers, in fact, do start the season at 0-3.
In the post-game interview, LeBron was asked about the performance of Russell Westbrook.
I don't know. I feel like this is an interview of trying to set me up to say something. I can tell that you guys are in the whole Russell Westbrook category right now. I don't like to lose. I hate to lose I don't care what happens throughout the course of my season, throughout the course of my career. I hate to lose, and especially the way we had this game. But give credit to Portland. You guys can write about Russ and all the things you guys want to try to talk about Russ, but I'm not up here to do that. I won't do it. I've said it over and over. That is not it's not who I am, so.
LeBron making it plain that I'm not biting the bait. Our NBA expert, Alister Albert, joins us now. Alister, good afternoon. Welcome back to the Sports Mag Zone.
Hi guys, good evening and happy Diwali to all those who celebrate that festival as well.
Yep.
Thank you, Alister. Thanks so much.
Excellent.
No
All right,
problem.
Alister, the media are fixated on Russell Westbrook, and I'm tempted to say for obvious reasons, but I mean there comes a time and a place where we just have to talk about the basketball overall. And what is true is that the Lakers aren't playing awful basketball, but they're just coming up a bit short. LeBron is sounding a tone of optimism, Alister, to say that, look, we just need a couple of pieces to come together and we'll be fine. Are you sharing his optimism, or are you like the other colony who are saying, oh, the sky is falling in, the Lakers are 0-3 to start the new NBA season?
There's partial optimism there, George. I like to caution on LeBron's words because, in one hand, he's kind of being like, we just need to get the pieces together. And then after one game into the season, he's already calling and saying that the team needs more shooters. So, he's already calling out deficiencies of the team. And even with, this kind of partial endorsement of Russell Westbrook saying that he's not really ready to talk about him and, he's going to leave that for the media. That also isn't a really clear sign of him kind of supporting Russell Westbrook. He's like, you guys could do what you want. And, I'm just going to kind of keep me out of it. I'm not that guy sort of thing. So, I think, in this spirit of Diwali, the Lakers need to kind of see the light and kind of realize that it's a situation where they probably need to blow up this team. Even as the season has just started, I think I read an article today from The Athletic that said that, they're looking at 20 games into the season. That's their marker to kind of decide what needs to happen moving forward. And, even before 20 games, they might be in a situation where they might actually have to make one of those trades that we've heard so much about during the offseason. So, yes, maybe they need to settle down and kind of get into it. But at the rate, at how they've been playing for these first three games, although the last two have been kind of really close games and it's just been about hitting shots, it hasn't really looked very good. And if these deficiencies continue, it means that something needs to happen.
Yeah. Alister, let me provoke you a little bit on the Russell Westbrook issue. Because we know what kind of player he has been post-OKC Thunder, not a very consistent player. But the focus on him, isn't the focus justified given that by himself, it's not that anybody's blaming him for all that is wrong with the Lakers, but by himself, he's taking up so much cap space that could be used to bring in so many more complementary pieces, and that's why the focus is on him. Isn't that the reasoning that you're going with?
Yeah, definitely. And I think, when you talk about that financial situation from the front office, yes, that's really kind of limiting the Lakers from doing the sort of things that they want to do. There have been so many names floated around, for this team. Earlier today we heard, I saw some reports saying that Terry Rozier and Gordon Hayward were kind of being looked at. We've spoken about Clarkson and Miles Turner and all that sort of stuff. So they wanting to kind of make trades, these things are out there, but because of Russell Westbrook's $47 million contract, teams are a bit reluctant to bite, even if he's in the last year of that contract and it won't kind of contribute to their cap moving forward. So, that's kind of limited things, and that's kind of shone the spotlight on, the lack of movement in terms of roster changes from the Lakers in that regard. And then on the court, yes, he's kind of taking up, Cap's space in that regard as well because, he can't shoot. And we all know Russell Westbrook is not a shooter. He's never been a shooter from OKC to Houston to Washington. We knew that coming in. So, he's kind of shining the light on himself even more because, he's just deficient in that area and it's not really helping the team. But it's not only him. The whole team isn't shooting very well. LeBron is kind of settling for logo shots and all that sort of stuff. They're not using their size. So it's a whole team thing. But Russell Westbrook definitely is not helping the situation.
Right, and a quick comment on Damian Lillard's 41 for Portland Trailblazers. They look really good.
Yeah, they do. I'm really surprised. These are one of the teams that I kind of looked at. I did some preseason rankings before, and I kind of had them outside of the playoff picture. But, once again, Dame Lillard has come into a season, and he's kind of shown that, don't take me for granted. Dame time is still alive and well. And, the 41 points, I think there's two consecutive games where he's kind of put that up and won the two games. And, this is a guy you don't mess with. And, Sean Billups, credits to him as well. And, again, this is really early on in the season. They're just 3 games in. But, the team has looked a lot better, a lot cohesive. Dame Lillard is doing the things that he needs to. Jeremy Grant was a really good pickup for them. And you kind of have to just hope that, they stay healthy and they can kind of push their way through. But Dame Lillard has always been, from the time he's entered the league, someone you need to look at and mark really closely. And he showed that from opening tip all to the end, where he kind of snatched the Lakers' hearts away.
Thank you very much for your time, Alister. Yeah, you should do YouTube a song from Skillibeng called Brick, Bomb, Brick. When Russell Westbrook is playing, you need to play that song in the background because it's all about bricks.
That's it, all bricks.
There you go. Thank you, my friend. We'll talk again. Alister Albert there, our NBA expert, taking us to another break here on the Sports Max Zone. We did promise you cricket. Johnny Grave coming up.
Powerade. Pause for power with Powerade. Minute Maid. Real like you're at home. And Dasani. Connect mind and body.